everyone, welcome. It's Jav here from MedievalMirage. It is really wonderful to have your company. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're all well, and I do want to thank you so much for your patience with me. It's been a while, and finally things are slowly coming together for me. There's been a lot of things happening that have been way beyond my control, but I've been able to work out a way of actually showing you the thank you gift giveaway, which some of the papers are staring at you right now. So this is a voiceover recording that I'm doing on my husband's fancy computer, and I'm using his screen, and the method that I'm using doesn't seem to like my computer, so he's really kindly let me use his screen to record this. But anyway, I just thought I would give you an idea of what the thank you gift giveaway is. So today's date is the 13th of July 2020. I had hoped to have this all ready for you at least by the end of May, but as I said before, I do apologize for unforeseen circumstances, just one after the other. It's just made it impossible, but at last I'm here, and you'll be able to get an idea of what's coming. Because there's quite a lot of them, I think we're going to have about over 60. I'm laughing because I can't help myself. I was still kind of designing a couple of weeks ago, but I haven't actually been quite well, so for a while now. I'm still not well, but I'm just taking a few things one at a time at the moment, and I just don't want to delay this any further. So yeah, it's going to come as 3 installments, hopefully. It may not necessarily be 3 installments, it could even be 4 or 5. It just depends on how the where I actually get you guys to download, how that will work. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you, everyone, and it just so happened, I haven't been around YouTube much, but it just so happened that I did have a look, just by, it just was a coincidence that I looked, and I couldn't believe how many have joined us. So thank you very much to all the new subscribers and all my long-time subscribers. You guys are amazing. Your support is amazing. And please excuse my lateness in responding to your comments. I still may not even get around to doing them, but please know how much I really appreciate everyone's kindness. It's really appreciated. So basically, these papers are a thank you to all my subscribers, so no one misses out. All I require for anyone that wants to use these papers is that you please subscribe. That's all I require. You don't have to do anything else, just subscribe. And please just follow my terms of use. So my terms of use are here. And a bit hard to see, I know. But please have a read of those. So even though they're a gift giveaway, a thank you gift giveaway, there are still terms of use, which are exactly the same as what's in my shop. You are most welcome to use these in any of your crafting projects, as long as they're a physical, handmade craft that you make yourself with your own bare hands. So you've printed these out and you make something with that. And that's it. Please don't use any of these to make your own templates, or use portions of these for other digital kits, or to make your own digital images from, because it is copyright protected. But yeah, please don't give these away for free. Please direct people to this, the videos that these will be in the description box. So please direct people there rather than share these. That would be greatly appreciated. So direct people to this link. so that they can partake of these as well. Yeah, I had hoped to get everything done earlier because I wanted this to also be a way of spreading some kind cheer to everyone that's been really drastically affected with this coronavirus. So, but there's been tremendous, horrendous things happening worldwide. So I am thinking of you guys, and I hope this will add some cheer and compassionate concern your way. This is kind of the first installment, and these are an idea of what is coming. So I've tried to kind of give you, so we'll be making a few things with these, just give you a lot of options, but it is primarily created for a traveler's notebook, you know, like is it like 4.5 by 9 or something like that, mainly for that. But I've tried to give you lots of matching papers and different kind of sizing, so that you could play with them, but they've been primarily designed with the tutorial that I'll be sharing with you. So I'll go through these again. I'll see if I can, here we go. Okay, I hope you can hear me okay. So these are hopefully going to be either installment 1 and 2 or just installment 1. These will be in the description box below, so please feel free to click on them. All you need to do in good conscience is to subscribe. That's all I ask, because it is a thank you for all my beautiful subscribers. Okay, so you'll only be getting these. See all these here? That's the first installment that you'll be getting, which is in the description box below. Okay, so now you're going to see what is coming after the first installment. You'll be getting these, and these were the originals, by the way. So you'll be getting these ones in the next installment. So that's why if you're subscribed to this channel, you're not going to miss out. And as you can see, I have made it so that you can add all sorts of things to your note list archive journal, which I'll be showing you. And if you want to know more about it, I'll put that in the description box, that video in the description box as well. Okay, so what this one is the some background paper. So you can use it for writing, for journaling, but it's also background paper as well. Yeah. Okay, so I've given you various sizes, and that's that one. All right. And this one is number 3 or set 3. Oh, there you go. And this one is the last installment. So let's run through these as well. And sorry, there's a bit of a background hum at the moment because the heater is on. So I don't know if this is being picked up by this microphone, but I do apologize for the background hum. Okay, so that's 81. So there's 81 in this gift giveaway. And as I said, I can't help myself. So it will give you lots of options. So, you know, if you download them all, you can use them in all sorts of your physical handmade crafts, however you wish, and you can sell those if you wish. but you cannot use these, please, in a digital format in any shape, way or form. And yeah, just direct everyone to these. That would be wonderful. Okay, so yeah, everyone, so let's just have a look at these again. So I'm just going to quickly click on them randomly. So these are going to be in the first installment. That's what you'll be getting in the description box below. The others will follow suit depending on when that happens, but they'll be coming. So I hope you'll enjoy these, and please know how much I appreciate you guys, and this is my way of thanking you all and spreading some good happy cheer. So please, please, please enjoy. So they'll be in the description box below. Alright everyone, so this is again a privilege to be presenting this to you. I do hope you're all well. Thank you for being such wonderful people. Please take care of your lovely selves, and I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. So it may look a little bit different because I still haven't finalized the adjustment, and not everything has been printed. And the reason why it took a while for me to get things going is I need these papers to finish off the tutorials. So I have got pre-recorded tutorials that I still need to edit, but I also have the tutorials still to finish, and I wanted some papers, and I was waiting on paper, and I was waiting on ink, and now that's come. So not everything has been printed, which means there'll be most likely more printables available. I can't help myself. I like to really make as much stuff available as possible. Now, when I was printing these, I did run into a few little printing problems, but it is all solved now. But when you see some markings like on here, please be assured that is not going to be on your papers when you print them out. This is what my printer did to mine. Very minuscule, but it's on a couple of the pages, so just be assured you will not be getting those, and my printer has since been fixed. So this was what I originally started off as my thank you gift giveaway, and I would have been doing the tutorial, but it grew as the coronavirus took hold of the entire world, and my heart went out to everyone, so it grew from there. So we've got the original, which might be set out a little bit differently. everyone. So I'm back again. It's the 13th of July 2020. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about printing. So what I've done with this whole kit is I've made sure to the very best of my ability to accommodate both paper sizes. So this here is the first installment, which will be in the description box below for you to download. It's my thank you gift giveaway to all my subscribers. So if you are not a subscriber, welcome. If you're new here, please subscribe, and then you can, in good conscience and good faith, download these and enjoy them. But these are primarily for my beautiful subscribers. So thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's talk a bit about this printing business. Now, I think this is a bit of a nightmare for a lot of graphics designers, trying to accommodate both US letter size and A4 letter size. This is why I took quite a bit of time trying to work things out so that I could accommodate both, so that we would have approximately the same sizing when we're creating, especially the tutorial that I'll be teaching you. You know, you could follow along with the tutorial that's coming. So let's just talk a bit about printing then, and let's just pick this picture here. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to click, and all I'm doing here is, as you can see here, for those of you that don't know much about computers, I just have right clicked onto the mouse that I'm using, and up here is the print. Now I'm on my husband's computer, and he's got an Epson Echo printer. My printer is a Canon printer, and that's the one that I'm preferring for myself because I feel it gives true color to whatever I create. So just be mindful that not all printers are going to print exactly the same color. Sometimes the way your computer and your printer and the software between them, you know, how they kind of interpret each other and talk to each other can really affect how the color, even the quality, as well as the sizing. So it can be a bit tricky, but let's try and keep it as simple as possible. So all I do now is I click on print. So just be mindful, I'm using my husband's here, and he always uses plain paper. But the paper that I like to use is matte, but it's with Canon. But I don't use Canon paper, but I will talk about paper when we talk about that in the upcoming videos. So please stay tuned for those. Look out for them. I always print on Epson, well, not on Epson, but I always print on matte because I use matte presentation paper. And this is not very good, but I always use high. So don't look at that because I'm using my husband's printer. So I use high and then the next one down from high for my purposes. You might have different needs, but that's what I do. All right, so as you can see here, this is the paper size that we use here in Australia, A4. Okay. Now you'll notice here though, see this? This is a big square because this is a TN size paper. This is like 22 by 21 centimeters. Sorry, I can't convert it in inches for now. But if you look over here, I might just move that over there. As you can see here, this is not the same size, is it? Why is that? Have a look closely. See there? Fit picture to frame. So what this does, it enlarges the image. Now we don't want that. You may print it this way if you would like it this way, but if you're creating a 4 by 5 or 425 inches by 9 inch journal, which is like a traveler's notebook journal, or 11.5 centimeters by 21, or no, yeah, 11.5 by 22.5 centimeter traveler's notebook, this would not make it. It wouldn't fit. So what you need to do is untick, and see how there's all this grey area here on either side? That's fine, because you're going to be trimming that off, because all you need for a traveler's notebook, or for the tutorial that you'll be making with me down the track, these are the sizes of paper that you need in this instance. So just remember that. If you want it full page, you may have it that way. So, but this, see what it says there? Zoom picture to eliminate blank space. Might cut off, what does it say? Yeah, it doesn't want to come up. Might cut off edges of picture. So that's what you've got to be mindful of. So you can print it like that if you like, but it's going to cut off the entire border. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is I always set my settings on borderless printing. All right, so all my kits are set for borderless printing. That will enlarge your image further if that's required. So just remember, borderless is how I like to do it, and that's just in your options section under printer properties. Okay, so see, it's borderless. That's how my husband uses it. So yeah, just borderless there. Okay, so borderless, and these will get trimmed off anyway, but this will fit. Okay, so that's for A4 users. Now what happens if you're in the USA? All right, well now, can I find, do they have it here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so did you see that? Nothing really has changed, because it will fit this as well. So you're okay with TN papers. You'll have no problem at all printing this out and just having these bits to just trim off, no problem. But look what happens when I click this. There you go, it fills out that page. So yep, for the US letter size people, you can definitely fill it out that way, but that's the way to print out this here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Right, now let's go to another one. And now what we want is, let's do this one. Okay, so right, you'll see here a lot of the writing is going to disappear for you, but that's okay. But now, for those of you in the US, or those that use US letter size, this is really important for you, because you want to make sure that you fit picture to frame in this instance. However, it may be different with your printer, so what I would recommend is just test it out. You can do one this way or one this way. This might be a better fit for you when you print them out and cut them out. This is probably maybe the size that you would prefer. But I've tried to design it so that we can be on the same page when we go about making our note list archive journal. I've tried really hard to make it so that we can all be making the same thing. So this is what I would be urging you to just
first of all, just print it on cheap paper, do it black and white, and just decide which is best for you. And then you can decide with the rest of them. Which I've designed it so that it just fits in for you, and then you're not wasting too much paper. So that's what I've been trying to do, accommodate both paper sizes. So that's for, remember, letter size. It's up to you how you do your quality and what type of paper you use. Because I use presentation matte paper, I always have this on matte, and generally I have it on high or just a little bit lower than high, just depending. Okay, and borderless. So remember, it's borderless printing. Okay, so now let's move on to A4. All right, now with A4, even though there's not much difference, there is, because when we have it here, remember what happens? It's going to make it a bit larger. But the way that I'm printing these for the A4, that's for only those for A4, I'm unticking. I'm not having the tick there. Now, you can play around with your own, preferences, but the unticking for me works better because I've printed it, I've designed this so that it will fit on our tutorial of the list archive journal that we'll be making. So I hope that kind of makes sense. So this will always increase these pieces, but this will kind of fit to ratio. That's like fit to ratio. It will print as it was designed. Yeah, and so if we go now to letter, so there you go, but you're most likely going to be able to print it out like that. So what I might do, let's just see if I can print this one again. Great, excellent. All right, let's just have a look. We're going to do a little experiment while I think of it. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Now, it may not look like this is the same, but they actually are, because I've tried to accommodate these both within the circumference of both paper sizes. So I've worked out a method to do that. And generally, if I here in Australia, so here I have A4. So if I print this and someone in the US prints this, and we cut them out, they would be most likely approximately the same size. Maybe slight variation, but they would be the same size. So that's what took me forever. So I had to actually redo all these setups so that they would accommodate both sizes, and that's what took forever. And yeah, and as you know, there's 81 pages, so coming. But anyway, I hope that's given you a little bit of a tip on how to go about utilizing your printer setup. All right, so when you unclick, it will, this is for the US letter size. You want to keep it this way. You want to make sure it fits there, because it's showing you the borders of where it won't print any further beyond this square. So it fits within the parameters. So that's what you want for the US letter size. And for this, the rest of us who use A4, I'm going to do that. Okay, but remember, when we're using this one, all right, see how it cuts this off like that? Well, we want to turn it into a TN, so that's what we're going to do, and then for US. It's the same. It's exactly the same. But did you notice with the US letter size? Look at that. You guys can print this out full page and not have a problem at all. It probably will cut off a little bit, but you're still getting the design in there. If you needed it as a 8.5 by 11. But this is the 10, which is 21 by 22 centimeters. All right, well, I probably have bored you to tears and I've probably exhausted you, and because I'm feeling quite exhausted, my brain has just died on me. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy printing out these papers and creating with them, but please do stay tuned. I will be releasing my videos shortly. Well, you know, I'm very slow, but they'll be coming, so please look out for them, because I'll be showing you how to use these papers, or some of them anyway, because there's tons here. But you can pick and choose. I wanted to give you guys lots of options, and I look forward to you guys joining me to make our list note maker archive journal tutorial. The thank you gift giveaway for the thank you gift giveaway digital kits. Thank you, everyone. It's such a pleasure to have your company today. Please stay safe and please be well. And thank you for being so wonderful. Take care now. Thank you. Bye.